Hello and welcome, I'm Logan with All Paths Taken, and this is part 7 of my 100% walkthrough of the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC. In this episode, we will be exploring the hidden area located at the base of the ancient ruins of Rauh. As always, we are going for every secret, every item, and every boss, so, fellow Tarnished, rise and join me on my quest to become the true Elden Lord. So, last episode, we ended up right here talking to Letta. I don't remember if I talked to Hornsent, as it's been like a day or two since I've recorded and edited. So let's see what he's got.
Place, blood must spill. The blood of your fellows, the Erdtree faithful.
Alright, well, that was not depressing to start the video, but he's basically telling us to go to the tree. We will go there much later. We are going to start, actually, from the Moorth ruins, as we're going to head to the ancient ruins of Rauh. And yes, I know that's not how you actually say it. I just want to give it that little extra flair, further dramatic. Because I think that name is awesome. I love saying it. I mess with my girlfriend all the time while I do that. Just walking around the house, and she's just sitting there and like, oh, have you ever heard of the ancient ruins of Rauh? It's just great. She just gives me a look every time. Let's see. I mean, I don't know. I think I'm fine on damage. I think more magic, honestly. That's all I really want to do. Alright, so we are going to head northeast. We've already gone through the ruins. There's only like 1 or 2 items left that are in there, but we'll get them when we go to the Abyssal Woods, which will be near the end of the playthrough. Actually, maybe not. Maybe we'll do that in the next episode. We'll see. We'll see, because it's either that or the Jagged Path. Or the Jagged Peak. Jagged Path? I don't remember. But we will go through there eventually. But right now we got to make our way to the ancient ruins of Rauh. So we're going to come through here, grab all the items we see. We got some perfumers. You can kill them if you want. But they don't really give us anything if we do kill all 3 of them. So unless you're farming for their garb or a specific item from them, you can kill them. Otherwise, just kind of run. As we are in our new area. We're on the edge of the Rauh base. Just want to make sure we run through and gather any items we see. There's a ton of ancient warrior birds in this area. I hope you know. And if you get confused about where you are, as it kind of looks pretty familiar to a different area. Where is it? Right down here. Somewhat similar, but different. As we have a different poison area. This one has a Forager brood. So we want to talk to him to get the cookbook and a scale. And then we can continuing on. So if I remember correctly, there should be an item right around this little grave. And then we can just keep on keeping on. And then as we near this grave, there will be another one. Another piece of the set, I believe. Oh, nope, just a smithing stone. Then as we clear our way through the poison swamp, we finally get to the Rauh base. So once we get here, we're going to hit this grace first. And then, just so you guys know where to go, we're going to go get the map piece. The map piece is on the other side of the zone. It clears out the area above and below so you can finally see the rest of the map in the northwest section of your map. So, we're going to head this way. We're going to grab the red mushrooms again as we need those for a craftable later in the game when we fight some furnace golems that have their feet protected. And then we're going to make our way over to the golems. So a good little trick with these dudes, try to hide behind the trees. That gives you the easiest way of dealing with them. Hey, nice. I was worried. I wasn't sure if we would do enough damage. And then we got to kill these guys. Now, this guy will give us some trouble, but we're going to grab some items that are around here as well, so we don't have to do it later in the playthrough. Main reason we're killing these guys now, even though they do come back, is so there's items around, a couple items around that we want to grab anything before we go anywhere else. Still alive, I see. Okay. that problem done, we can move on from there. Oh, I thought you were going to give me your halberd. Halberd? I don't remember. So we just want to mark down that way. Grab the red mushroom. And we're going to go grab the map piece. Oh, wait. Did I check the area for items? Hang on. Ah, yes, I want to head up the west cliff. We'll want to head up the west cliff as there should be an item up top. Beauty. And then this is a hidden path that leads you to a shortcut into a different side of the area. It's just a way to kind of avoid certain enemies and puzzles. We'll also get the spiritspring puzzle as well, so we don't have to do that later. But again, the main point of this first part of the run is to go get the map piece. So we can do this now that we have no enemies attacking us or anything like that from the archer. So we broke that. Now we can jump up for a mausoleum, but we're going to do that in a little bit. Because again, we want that map piece, and the map piece is Rauh. Now, before we do anything else, we are also going to go and grab our grace on the other side of the ruins. That way, later in life, or later in the episode, we can warp back here. Save us the run now that we've kind of cleared it out. Alright. So, now, we want to warp back to Ancient Ruins Base, as we are going to head northeast. I should say northwest, then northeast, for a couple items and enemies that you can see fighting over there. We're going to kill them first for an item in a cave. It's just a couple of MVPs and some Bloodfiends going at it. God, this moveset's so fun. I think I'm going to say that every episode I use the Milady. Oh, so fun. Alright, let's keep heading this way. As we get closer, northwest, we should see more enemies fighting each other. Get off your horse, my goodness. Let's go this dude. Since he's kind of by his lonesome. Beauty. Oh, you got me. What a legend. Alright, we got just a couple left. Oh, I love that move. What are you squishing? There's nobody over there. Oh, he got me. I thought I was going to be able to jump over him. It would appear not. Whew! So angry. Oh, boo. I got the bad RNG where he's super aggressive. Dang it. Alright, let's mess you up. Ho 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 ho. Yeah, let's go. Easy peasy. Nothing like sweet, sweet revenge. And we can come this way for an item. And now we will be led to a lake. There are a couple of Bloodfiends here. One of them will drop the Bloodfiend's spear. Main thing to watch out for before you go this way is the dogs, as there are some dogs in the area. So, you got a few Bloodfiends and a few dogs. It's going to be a pain in the butt to try to deal with. If you want to be stealthy about it, you can try to sneak up and backstab some of them, or not, like this guy's not letting me. Come hither, young friend. I must poke you. Beauty. Oh, good move, sir. That's what I wanted. Oh, there's the weapon. Beauty. Miss me. Ah, yeah, I didn't want to hit him. Oh, blood loss. Holy crap. Thank God the dogs did not see me. Miss me. I rolled. Got him. Alright, then we can grab the items around the lake. There might be one or two more dogs, yep. So, magic. Beauty. Alright, so that should be pretty much everything around this lake. Now we want to head up to our, what's it called? Forge. Can't remember. Isn't there a scarab around this one? Let me check. I think there's a scarab around this one. I don't have anything down in my notes, but I'm pretty sure there is one on one of the sides of the building. Yeah, right there. Oh, come on, come on. Well, alright. Flask. Oops. And... ah. You gonna... oh, it's not gonna fall. Oh, it fell. Yes. It's exactly what we wanted. Beauty. And that way we can get our Somber 9. Alright, so now that that is done, we can head into the forge. And this one, I believe, gives us... or this forge, I believe, gives us a... the spirit ash. Yeah, there's an ash inside that we can get at the end. Okay, so we want to keep heading down. Again, while we are in here, make sure you pick up all of the smithing stones you see, because there are a ton all around. This one basically is somewhat of a repeat where we're going to use the pipe, but we are going to turn the pipe one way or the other to get where we need to go. So, we're going to do a little bit of hopping back and forth. This one has a couple of different hidden rooms, so just try to follow the best you can. I'm not necessarily going to say I'm going to go all confusing like, but I got turned around a little bit while I was in here as well. So, it does happen, it can happen. Alright, so from here, we can just drop down. Grab the smithing stone. And then we are going to... you can jump across and go into the room, but honestly, let's go down below first, as there are just some smithing items that we can use. We will come back here to progress that way later. We want to jump across. Come in through here. Hello! Got the Smithscript axe. And then we can get out and jump across the ledge. So come down and around. And then jump across. As we come across, there's another slime that'll pop down. As it is guarding the Greathammer. So the Smithscript weapons, if you don't know, are throwing weapons. Oh, I missed a stone. Let me go get it. They are throwing weapons, which means you can chuck them and they will come right back. So the Greathammer is one of the funniest weapons because you just spin in circles, which does count. Wow, which does count as hitting, like hitboxes or hitting an enemy. Here, I'll just. What am I doing? I'll just show you. Where is it? Smithscript hammer! Right there. Alright, so let me see if we'll actually throw it. Yeah, look at that! So these are hitboxes. And then you can yeet it all the way to another enemy, and then it'll appear again in your hands. Kind of cool, kind of fun. It is a fun little weapon to use. Alright, so now that we have done that, we can continue up. Now let me see here. I can't remember which side we want to go to first. Now we want to head up and jump off to the left side and grab a couple of items. Around some enemies. And let's do this first. Miss me. Excuse me. Pardon me. Coming through. Then we can jump over the edge. We got a couple of enemies that'll drop down, but we don't really need to worry about them. We just got to look to see if we grabbed all of the items, and I believe we did. So now we can make our way. Oh god. Oh god. This isn't good. Alright, well, that was terrifying. We can grab the smithing stone. Then we jump onto the pipe again. And now we want to head up and to the right. And be careful if you linger on the pipe. They can absolutely dot you with that type of with that throwing punch that they do. Let's see. Then we want to take the hard right for a couple of stones this direction. And then we can grab that item as well with the Somber 8. And then we can come back up and go into the room. Where's my room? There's my room. Now in here, I believe we'll see basically just the enemies and a few of the stones over here in the corner. Ow, good move, sir. I should heal before he hits me again. Alright, and then I believe we want to go down. Ouch. Alright, so from here, we want to head this way as the lever to turn the pipe is up a ladder right over here. I love how you can still hear the footsteps of those big smiths dudes. Alright, so we kill these two if you want. These do drop stones, so be aware of that. And then we can keep heading north as I believe there's a trap somewhere. I might be thinking of the wrong thing. Yeah, I'm thinking of the wrong thing. Alright, now where is it? There should be... Ah, yes, right here. So, this is what I was thinking of. You jump across, and we have an item, and we have our enemies that will try to trap you. Oh, God. That does not make sense how that hitbox works, but you know what? I'm not going to argue. Nailed it. Alright, now we got a serpentine and zigzag to make sure we don't get hit. Whew! Alright, nailed it. Now, we should be able to drop back down to this platform, and now you can see that the pipe has switched. So now we want to come through here and go down this little section as it leads to the other side of the pipe. You can also just kind of drop down here too. That'll help you make the jump a little bit easier. Can't remember. Did I go that way? Yes, I went that way. I went that way. I'm confident I went that way. I would never be wrong. And then... that's where we started. So now we want to go over to this side, as this is our ladder to the forge. So we can grab the smithing stone. We can grab the square rocks if you want as well. Then we can head up the ladder. Alright, now we get our Taylew ash, and we get an ancient dragon smithing stone. Love it. Now, if you died at any point after you switched the lever up, and you want to go back and get your ruins, pull the lever, as now you'll be able to reset the pipe, and you can either warp back to the Grace, or you can just start over or jump through and everything like that and go back the way you came to get it. The only reason I know this is because I definitely died on my walkthrough prep. And I was like, wait, I have like 400,000. I didn't level up before I entered and I killed like everything. So yeah, I need levels. So be sure to go back and get that. So you don't have to worry about it if you do die. You can just go back and get them. Real easy like. Alright, now we want to head all the way over to Templetown Ruins, as we've kind of cleared out pretty much everything. The only thing we're going to go back and do on this side is right here, which we're going to go do first, and that is a nice little boss fight. So, from this Grace, we're just going to turn in the direction of our marker, which should take us pretty close to that jump pad that we unlocked earlier. Then we're going to head up, and we're going to go fight a new boss. So the boss is another mausoleum boss, so it'll be a spirit of an enemy or an NPC. This one is, I forget his name, but it is an NPC that loves bears. Let's just say that. Loves bears, loves beasts, and on beastie claws and things like that. So he is kind of tanky, I'm not gonna lie. If you do not hit hard enough to stagger him, he can whoop you. He can whoop you very easily, very quickly. So as we come through to the mausoleum, just know that this dude has the beast claws of the red bear. So when he does his charged attacks and his Ash of War, he'll have like wind slashes around him that will stagger you out of your animations of your attacks. He does have the beast claw moveset, obviously. So he can be a tough fight. He can be tough. But if you're aggressive and you're paying attention to your surroundings and everything like that, you should be alright. Oh, got him. See that move. Ouch. I don't like how he's able to dash at you with that charge attack. Oh, he got me. See, it staggered locks you. It's stupid. Ho 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 ho! That combo's so lethal. What? Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. No. 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 Stop it. You're so aggressive. How did I miss? Excuse you? Oh, yep, that'll do. What? Okay, tracking. Okay, tracking. Okay. Okay, tracking. Alright. Alright. Alright, time to actually try. What am I doing? Why am I holding my staff? You know, I didn't want to hit him. Nope, I didn't want to. I didn't. I didn't want to. Oh my god. His aggression. Aggression! Oh my god, words are hard. No! How ridiculous is that range? That was dope. Not gonna lie. Got him. I love that. I can track you too. Yeah. Alright, so now we get his armor set, and we get his Red Bear's Claw. Pretty cool. Alright, so now we can just warp back to the Templetown ruins, and we are going to explore the ruins. Ooh, can I level up? I gotta be close, right? Excellent. Alright, so Templetown Ruins is to the south. There is a note around the Templetown Ruins. It's similar to what you see in the Forge. That says, like, there's no way in. How do we get in? It's really simple, I'm not gonna lie. You just gotta run around the edge of the water. Yeah, right here. See? There isn't a way past this wall. Yep. Well, there is. It's right over here. We just got to circle and try to find all the items we can before we head into the town. Let's see. I think we can just jump up that way, right? Oh, we're too short. Torrent needs to work on his uppies. So we got to go here. And then there. Aha. Get a smithing stone 3. Let's just finish our lap. And then we will head in through that entrance. There isn't really much over here. And the jar boys over here that you'll see, there's 2 of them. They do not have an item. So if you do get something to drop from them, that is not a guaranteed thing. They're not the sparkly ones that have a Scadutree Fragment in them. The sparkly ones are the only ones that do. But we are going to get a Scadutree Fragment in here. We just got to enter in the side of the wall that is down. We should be right over here. Now, inside, there are going to be a few dogs. And a good number of enemies. So be on the lookout for that. Bad dog. Bad dog. Illegal. Alright. Let's keep moving. We have an item over here. And then we have an item behind the staircase. Right on this little rooftop. And then we're going to go up the staircase. And you can see a Scadutree Fragment right there. We are just going to go kind of the back way to get it. Right over here. And we drop. Oh, I missed the platform. It's on that corner. Whoops. Well, I'm going to have to go through and do that again. No big deal. Oh, he dropped something. Dang it. Oh, well. No big deal. I'm not going back to get it. It's probably not worth it. It's probably like the Rauh fruit or Rada fruit or whatever it's called. Alright, so on the right side, that's where it was. I thought it was left. Drop down here. Kill an enemy. And then boom, Scadutree Fragment. Now over here, let's kill these dudes just in case they do decide to attack us. On my walkthrough prep, they didn't, but they did start walking, so that means I killed the big enemy up here before they actually had a chance to do anything. But we have a horned warrior to kill over here, so it'd be a good idea to take them out, as it's one less enemy to potentially get in your way. So we have the greatsword variant to kill. Parrying is what I've found to be the best way to deal with them. Whew! Terrifying enemies. What'd you drop me? Ooh, gauntlets. I'll take gauntlets. And then we come up here for a new talisman. If you are somebody who uses weapons two-handed, this is for you, as it increases damage when you are two-handing. Alright, I can't remember. Is there anything else I need to go over here? I don't think so. Let me check. Ah, yes, there's one thing. So, we will go to the Templetown Ruins. Alright, so from here we want to head south just a little bit. As we have a cemetery up here that has a little item in it. I believe it's glowwort. You know you're in the right spot when you start seeing enemies. Yep, there it is. Boom, glowwort 5. And then we can head back the way we came to the Grace, as we're now going to turn another direction. We want to head north. Alright, so from the Grace, we want to head... Ooh, actually, we want to head east. I forgot about that. So, if you head that direction, which we will do eventually, but we're going to come through behind as it's a little safer. We want to head east. Or wait, hang on. Nope, I'm wrong. I was thinking of something else. That's alright. So, we want to avoid these pests like the plague. Because they spread plague. They spread rot. So, avoid them. Avoid them, avoid them, avoid them. Try to stay and hug the left wall as best you can. You can kill the birds if you wish. But we just want to keep hugging this wall, as we will eventually come to an item. And then we're going to come to another item on a ledge. Stop it. Stop it. Stop being annoying. Oh my god, finally. Alright, now we can kill the rest of the birds that are over here. Yeah, I didn't want to hit them. Nope, I didn't want to hit them with all of them. That's fine. Then we can grab the different Gravebird set. And now you can hear a beetle. The beetle, I believe, is right down there. So, let me check. Which way did I go to get down? I think I just jumped at the wall, right? Yeah. So we want to jump this way. Landing there. Take a little bit of fall damage. But the reason we want to do that is so we can kill this beetle. Now, he gives us a good Ash of War for rot. Oh, hello. That's not a good sign. We're going to head this way for a Grace really quick. We'll fight you in a minute, kind sir. I just need to hit this before I die. Are you coming after me or no? Okay, cool. He chilled out. So we're going to rest to reset the area. Then we're going to go kill him, and we're going to head down that wall on the left. That way we get both sides of the area done with. So you can farm this dude for, I believe, his swords, and you can farm him for his armor set. You do not need to farm anybody, though, because the one in the sewers in Bellerot will drop his sword. I believe it's guaranteed. But if you wanted to farm another one for some reason, or you didn't get it from there, you can farm this guy for that as well. But that dude does drop the armor set stuff, so if you want the armor set, feel free to go get it. And he's in a pretty neat spot because he's right next to a Grace, so it's not the end of the world. Makes it way easier for farmers that want every armor set. But we're going to avoid those guys on that middle section. Just keep hugging this left cliff, as we should come across a sparkly boy with a Scadutree Fragment. Or no, excuse me. Oh, no, I read that wrong. Okay. I very much read that wrong. And then we can circle back. There isn't really any more items. I just want to show you this. So, remember that short little or small little ravine that we found earlier? This is where it is, and that's where it kind of goes. It's that way. But when we come this direction, there should be a jump pad somewhere over here. Can't remember where. Let me find it. Right over here. And the reason we want to go to this jump pad as it leads to an item. Leads to a chest. Boom. Beast horn. Alright, now I believe that is pretty much everything. Yep, that is everything. The only other thing is right here. Excellent. Now, just because I'm curious how aggressive they are, what happens if I come this way? Will I make everybody mad? I think I'm going to make everybody mad and die. Oh, crap, I forgot. There's an item on the middle. Don't hit me, please! Ow! Grab the item before you die! Thank you. That's okay. That's fair. That's fine. It was gonna happen. There was nothing I could do. Those pests see you in all directions, so unless you have, like, unseen form or something like that that camouflages you so you can sneak up on them, it is basically a death sentence to try to kill all of them. Because as soon as you alert one, the others start using their, what's it called? Their threaded needle thingamabob, whatever that spell is or incantation is. So now we have a couple sections left over here in this area. We have a boss fight over in this direction, an armor set over in this direction in this area, and then we have a couple of items along this side. And then we have a catacombs over here. So we have a couple things left. A couple things. I think first we are going to hug the wall on the right. This is going to lead us towards those rune bears. Let me see. I don't remember if there's an item on this little edge. I don't think so. Yeah, that's right. It was just the big ram. So if you're looking for certain item, I think that ram will drop it. Those of you that like crafting. I don't remember what the item is because I don't craft in Elden Ring very much. Like, I only do the items I absolutely need to. Otherwise, I kind of avoid it because I prefer beating enemies, as you guys have seen, with as little help as possible. Now, we have a couple of ruin bears over here that we're going to try to avoid. But there is, over in this section, a giant rock formation that we want to gather an armor set from. Or an item from. I think it's an armor set. Yeah, right up here. So as we ride around, there should be a couple of ruin bears that you can see that are sleeping. There are 3 items that we want to grab. There's number 1. Ow. There's number 2. Number 3. Chillax. Ow! Ow! That's alright. No big deal. I kind of had a hunch it was going to happen to me. Good thing I didn't have a level. Good thing I did not have a level on me. Otherwise, I'd be upset. I don't think I was close to a level. I think I was at like 90,000. Alright, so we are going to run in this direction again. We're going to take a little bit different path this time because we did check that right side and there was nothing. So we'll see if there are any items that I've missed going this way. Does not look like it. Just an angry ruin bear. As we come up to the platform, we're going to hug the left edge. Again, I'm not going back for those ruins. I don't need them. My build is pretty much complete. Now we just kind of want to look for an item that should be on this cliffside somewhere. Yeah, right here, dead ahead. This is the armor set that I was talking about. And here is our next red bear boss fight. So, same as the one before. If you take her outside the arena, she will alert the other ruin bears. So you gotta kind of stay in... Ow, I thought that was the claw. I thought it was that move, yeah. Oh, good move. Way to follow up. Ow, I always get that confused with that move, you cheater. I'm getting hit. Oh. Dodging it like a legend. Whoa, you jumped at me. Wow, alright. Well, that was not fun. I thought you were staying still. Why am I not healing? I hit the button. I know I did. Ow. I should just die. I should just die and start over. Miss me. Ow. She's so aggressive. I deserve that. Yep. I was out of time. I was not in sync. Why am I not healing? That's 2 times I've hit the square button and I have not healed. I'm gonna lose my mind. Nice frost. Oh, back up. Holy damage. Oh, good move. Every time, I think she's doing a claw. Holy damage. I did not know she was that weak to thrust, but I mean, it makes sense. What do you use to hunt bears? Back when guns did not exist, you used spears, so that checks out. Alright, well, that was fun. I'm gonna warp back to the ravine north, as we're gonna check out the cliff edge just to make sure there's no items that we've missed on the southern side, or the western side. Why do I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I can't hit the right buttons. I'm washed up. All right. Let's keep heading west. So there's pretty much nothing over here, I remember correctly, except scorpions. So if you're looking for something that they drop, this is a good spot to kill them, as there's a ton over here. Alright, so just keep following this little cliff edge, and eventually we will near the edge where we will find our catacombs. Oops. Didn't make the jump, that's rough. Yep, just keep on keeping on, and eventually we get to another catacomb section where we got an item in the water. Alright, so this catacomb is also very long. Can be a little confusing as well. You're not coming down here, are you? Oh, alright. Can I push you off? Nope, I'll just kill you. Thanks for your weapon that I don't need. I think I've got like 5 of those. Alright, so from here we are going to head southeast, and we have a new enemy in here. A cannon imp. I hate these dudes. They look hilarious, but they are like an imp, and all the other imps before it, incredibly annoying. So once you kill it, we're gonna head down this direction as well, as we have our little sunflower bro. Now, a couple things about this catacombs. When you get close and you see the basilisk statues, they will give you 2 eyes that are just going to be floating around somewhere. These ones, I believe, are just going to stay on the statue. Others might just run around by you. Or kind of follow you down a path, a set path that they'll take. And they'll cause death blight. So, whenever you are seen by the eyes, you will have death blight buildup being active. So, using rejuvenating boluses and honestly throwing on some rejuvenating boluses is a good idea. Can I craft any? I don't know. I doubt it. Nope, doesn't look like it. So, now we're going to just run across this bridge. Actually, hang on. Is this the one where I want to jump off to the left? An enemy will drop down, grab the item, head northeast. Okay. So, we just want to run straight through, avoid this enemy. Not worth your time until we are underneath. That way we can avoid using what we need to. Well, that works. Simple enough. Alright, then we're going to run down the steps for an ambush on the right. Ow. There we go. And then we got another ambush on the left, I believe. Yeah, I didn't want to hit him that last time. Nope. You're right, game. You're right, I didn't want to hit him. Alright, now in here we have a few more imps to carry out or take out. One is here. And then there should be an item back here. And that should be it for imps, I believe. As we come into the next room, there should be another trap somewhere, I believe. Ah, yes, cannon imp. That's what it was. Haha. Alright, so we can kill him, grab the item, and then just keep on moving the only way we can. We want to head in here first. There is a trap as you get to the end of it. There should be, I believe, 2 enemies. You can see the cannon imp in one spot. And then there should be another one on the left. We want to head for the cannon imp first, as he loves to fire and kill you. Ow. Ow. That's illegal. Ow. Alright. Goes to Glowvort, and away we go. Now we should be at our trap floor. You can see it because of the blood. So in here, I don't remember if there's imps. There might be an imp or 2, but we just want to run straight across and go under the bridge, and then we should be able to grab this item back here. Alright, now, if you fall down this way, there will be 3 basilisks. Honestly, we don't want to fall down that way yet. We want to come down this direction and fall off. As this is where your basilisks... Oh, I was wrong. It's the other way. What the heck? Shows you what I know. Got my directions confused. Alright, so... they are guarding a couple of items. That would be the reason we want to... Wait, where's the other item? Huh? Isn't there an item on a body? A different one? Or am I thinking of a different spot? I'm not sure. Either way, we got a couple of imps to kill. Stop it. It's bad. Alright. Then we want to come up here. And you can see a small little alcove, so if you were unsure if you wanted to survive or get to that spot, don't worry about it. Just fall down, climb up the ladder, and then we can... Oh, I can't remember. Is this a hidden wall? It looks like one, doesn't it? Nope. Up! Ah, whoops. My bad. Alright, I'm back. Nothing happened. Definitely nothing happened. I didn't run away from like a dozen imps. first, I just didn't want to fight him. I definitely did not do that. Not at all. Alright, let's climb up this ladder and see where this goes. I'm gonna be honest, I missed this ladder. I missed this ladder in the walkthrough prep, so I don't know where this goes. Ooh, does this lead me to that one room with the cannon bro in the corner? Ah, I see, it does. Well, that's good to know. Alright, so we want to run straight across. And then as we turn the corner, you'll see another roof that's trapped. And then we have a few enemies over there as well. So we just want to stay in every little section, little hidey hole. We'll climb this ladder in a minute. We got to go grab that item over there. So we got to wait for these things to drop. And just keep going down our little hidey holes until we get to our Messmer soldiers. Yeah, I didn't want to hit him. Nope. Alright, let's sneaky. Beauty. Yep, I didn't want to hit him. Oh, you knew me right. You called it right, game. I did not want to hit this dude. He was too cool. Too cool for school. Alright, then we can run up and grab the Black Knight Captain Hugh. Where is it? Oh, it's over there. Okay. So it can drop whenever. And then we want to climb the ladder. Alright, let me see where I'm at really quick, just so I don't get lost. Okay, so here's where we're going to want to use our Deathblight resistance stuff. We are going to run right over to that edge right above my head where that little candle is. And that's going to trigger the trap so we can jump on top of it to go to a secret area. So run across whenever you are ready. You can use your Deathblight. Like me, I'm going to use mine now. And then we're going to call this thing down. Oh, thank God. I almost didn't make it. That was terrifying. And then we can jump back up and head over here for an item. Get the Imp's Head Lion. And then we can come over here right to the eyes. Now, in this room, we got a trap, as you can see. Then we can grab our Knight's Lightning Spear, a really, really, really cool incantation. The Death Knight's Lightning, that's basically what we just got, was his spell. So you can see a couple imps around. You can hear a couple imps, honestly. So we want to... Ow. We want to kill it. Then over in the corner, the other one fell down, which is good. Now, in this room, some eyes will come by through one of the rooms. I'm not sure which one. But in one of these, floating eyeballs will come through. I believe. Am I right? Am I wrong? I might be wrong. Alright, I can't remember. Is this where I go? Yes, this is where I go to get around. Aha. So all this did was take us across the bridge so we didn't have to worry about getting Deathblight from those eyes. Kind of cool how they did that. And now we can take the elevator down. Now, when we're down here, we only have one path to go. There's going to be some more eyes. So the eyes are already coming. So we're just going to wait for them to pass. And then we're going to head right back through this little pathway. We're going to go down. We're going to let the eyes come through, or come back again. And then we are going to come across this way. As you can see, we got another cannon imp. Take him out first. Try not to go across the area or around the corner, as there is a giant cannon imp. So don't grab that item. We want to get this bad boy dead first. Ow. Its explosions, as you can tell... Oh god, that was so close. Its explosions do have a secondary charge. So once the first section blows, the second section will blow after like 2 seconds. So now in this room, we have a really annoying section. I'm just going to be honest. I would say leave that item for later, as we are going to come out that way here in a few moments. So this room, honestly, just deal with the best you can. If you got a bow that you want to use to try to snipe everything, I would recommend that. That will just make your life a little bit easier. I'm going to try to kill the sorcerer up top, you know, if it goes to it, but apparently it doesn't want to. I really hate that incantation, or that spell, because it's so awkward to dodge. Let's do it again. Alright. Let's go and grab this. We could take the ladder down. This was the room that I wanted to show you. This goes behind the basilisks. We can grab our great ghost glowwort. And now we can kill these bad boys. Alright, there is that. So, we're killing these guys because if you do end up falling down while you're fighting up there, you just come to a safer area where it's less BS going on. Alright, so now we can run down this tunnel over here. We're going to come back up that way and get that other item here in a minute. So there should be eyes coming down the staircase, if I remember correctly. Right? Yep. There they are. We're going to let them come back. Now, we want to jump off to the left. There is an enemy down here. I didn't want to hit him, yeah. Beauty. And now we can take the ladder. The only other thing down this way is just the Fulgur Bloom or whatever it's called. I forget what it's called. But yeah. So now in here we have a couple of enemies that will come up and appear. One is a cannon enemy and another one is an enemy in that little hallway there. So we kind of want to walk out just a little bit to try to aggro that one. Yep. Ow, good move. Holy baloney, that was so close. Alright, this is the room that has the eyes floating through it. We can grab the cookbook. And then we can come through this way, as this leads to our item on the platform. And then it also leads to the sage over here. So if you didn't kill it, that's how you get to it. Pretty simple. Pretty simple. Alright, then we can grab that, as this leads to another section that we were just kind of at, right? Where we came up the stairs, ran across the bridge. Now, I believe we want to head back there, right? Let me check my notes. Alright, let's go this way. And we'll follow the eyes, because I believe this leads me to a bridge, or it leads me to an elevator. Yes. Excellent. And we didn't get lost. My notes are pretty good. Thank goodness. Alright, so now I believe the only thing left is just the Death Knight boss fight. This will be the long shaft axe version. So he'll be holding a big weapon. You can parry it. The parry timings are a little bit smaller and tighter. He hits very, very hard. He has his own Blink Bolt Ash of War that's similar but different, where he will do big swipes with that lightning. And he hits really hard. Keep in mind that this dude also does have a grab. So if you die when you die, no big deal. You do have a Stake of Marika, as you can see in the top left. So it's not a terrible fight. We just got to be locked in and ready to go. Oh my goodness, that's not locked in, Logan. Stop with your cheating magic. Oh, I missed. I forget that hitbox is really tough to do. Oh! What a legend. Ow, yeah, I didn't want to parry. There we go. Early. Elden Ring delays, I tell you. Oh my goodness. Gotcha. Stop with your lightning, cheater. Beauty, there we go. Alright, I'm gonna heal. No! Oh, it's too far away. Dude, stop that! That's so cheating! Oh, I tried to dodge it. Okay, stop with your BS lightning. That's the only thing that I don't like. Otherwise, this fight's pretty cool. Oh man. Hey, backstab. Look at that. Miss me. Almost. Yeah! End it with a parry! Woo! Got him! And now we get his gigantic axe. Let's see if I can find it. Because it's really cool. I really like the Death Knight weapons. Like, if I were to do an axe build, these would be the axes I would use. No, that's the twin one. Where's the other one? Right there. Like, look at how big this thing is. So cool. So cool. I like it. Like it a lot. Alright, so that is pretty much everything that is in the, let me think. That's pretty much everything, honestly, in Rauh Base. So I think we're going to end the episode there. If you guys have been following along the whole DLC walkthrough, thank you very much. I appreciate you guys tuning in and hanging out with me while we go through this marvelous DLC. But we got pretty much all of the map unlocked with the exception, exception of the Abyssal Words. Oh, God. Words are so hard! Holy crap! But thank you guys for hanging out. If you guys like the video, make sure you do click the like button. That helps me out a lot. If you have watched a few of my different videos from the base game or the DLC, or maybe even Bloodborne or my Sekiro live stream, make sure you guys do subscribe, as I upload 2 videos every week. I also stream once or twice a week. Last week I got lucky and I was able to stream on a Sunday. Otherwise I normally stream on Saturdays from 12 to 3 Central Standard Time. So be sure to check that out if you are wanting more From Software content, as I plan on playing all of the games. Once we finish the DLC, I'll probably be moving over to Elden Ring and Night Rain, as that's From Software's most recent release. Then we'll go through all of the other ones, and I mean all of them. Even Dark Souls 2. So, thank you everybody for watching. I will see you all in the next episode, or in a live stream. Have a wonderful day, everybody.